Hey ladies, well you can see that the seats all around me are empty right now, but in just a little bit they're going to be filled, and that's why organizers say that they want to protect everybody that's going to be in this area. So that means, you know, those complimentary glasses that you get when you come into the wine festival, they're used for the wine tasting and they're not going to be used this year. Instead, vendors are going to be using disposable cups, and we spoke with one vendor who says, yeah, this might not be ideal in what they're used to, but he's just happy that everyone is going to be back this year, so it's a change he's willing to work with.
But I've been here for 33 years. Every year they've had this festival.
In fact, Lee Reeder, owner of Burnley Vineyards, has been in this exact spot for 33 years. So having WineFest return after last year's COVID cancellation was important to his team's morale and bottom line.
Why come? Because we do really well.
It generates economic impact, and it helps these wineries promote themselves, promote their wines that they sell.
A great way to get folks back together again, but it's always a risk holding a large-scale event, especially during a pandemic. Jordan Lett, marketing director of Norfolk Fest Events, says they have a number of safety protocols in place.
This year we've added some things, to help it breathe a little bit, space it out a little bit. For one thing, we sold less tables. We're going to be using some disposable plastic cups so that it's not so wine bottle to glass to mouth to back to wine bottle.
Reeder says it's not ideal, but he's willing to comply.
The plastic cups definitely affect the flavor of the wine. At least everybody's on the same level playing field. It'd be different if some people were allowed to use glass and some people weren't.
We asked Lett if they would be monitoring how closely people stand in line and in the park after having a few drinks.
It's certainly on the people to monitor themselves. If we see anything that's too inappropriate or seems unsafe, we'll be sure to jump on it and make sure that that situation's taken care of.
He says overall they are really just looking forward to getting everybody back to this event safely, but he adds that if you don't feel well or if you don't feel comfortable yet being out here with a group of people, just to stay home. Doors open in just a little bit, 11 a.m. tomorrow. You're going to want to set your timers so you can come on out and join the fun if you feel comfortable. We'll have more details and that information to get your ticket at WTKR.com. Live in Norfolk, Aaron Miller, News 3. Back to you guys.